Hey everyone, this is Jusi here. Coming back with you guys another weekly updates. So just a little recap. I guess past week it's been pretty brutal. It's been pretty down. Ethereum pretty much went down to like 900. Bitcoin went down to like 20K. My personal opinion, I think right now, it's pretty much going to be a little bit stagnant. Maybe hovering around, maybe around 1,000 to 1,500, just for a little bit, because not there's not going to be a lot of traction. The market is kind of stabilizing now. Things are getting better, just because of that interest rate hike, and Elon Musk and things like that. Heck, even gas prices are slightly improving. So, but here we're talking about crypto. One thing I guess I want to let you guys know is that Alchemist and Miss X is no longer, I guess, doing any more further updates or continuing with their projects and experiments. That is unfortunate. Mix X also has, I think it's a Copper as well as Crucible. Crucible is their reward platform. So that's still running. They did mention that they have two incubators that are going to happen. Apologies that this is actually pretty small. I guess if you're on mobile app, but they did say that they've mutually agreed to retire the Mist X DEX on the next 2 weeks, and then they did announce that they are bringing in two new incubators. One has been successfully secured as a new project in the Alchemist ecosystem. So the Crucible, Copper, as well as these two incubator projects will still be operating under, I guess, the Alchemist, but unfortunately that Alchemist and Mix X, especially the Mix X with the DEX, is no longer going to happen. I don't know. One thing I want to stress about is GMX. GMX is the perpetual trading. They're doing really well. They've kind of, their price has been pretty stable. It's been hovering around like, I think like 14 to $25 during this whole like bear market, and it's pretty crazy how much they're, I guess, like collecting in regards of the fees, and then how much they're actually distributing back to the users who stake GMX or the GLP. GMX is their governance token, so you only get 30% of the fees. GOP is more of like an index fund, so you get like 70%, so it's a little bit more lucrative based on the rewards of the fees. However, there are like caveats to each of them. GMX has like staking and multiplier points. GOP doesn't, and it's based on how the market's doing. So if the market's not doing well, the GOP token price is a lot lower, and it also doesn't fluctuate. So right now it's around like 77 cents. I think the highest I've seen is like $1.14, right? So you do get more rewards from the fees when they do the distribution. But if you, I guess, really believe in the long term for GMX, then GMX token would probably be better. But it's pretty crazy how much profits they make, right? This is how much they made this year, $112 billion, right? And this is how much they've distributed back to the community. So it's very lucrative. If you guys don't know, Dogecoin, Elon Musk recently just tweeted that he buys it. And that's why you see like this huge kind of these surges. But it does seem like the market's doing pretty well, or I guess getting a little bit better, just because the price has dropped. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes lower or stays around here. I don't expect it to shoot or moon. The reasons why is because there's not a lot of things to look forward to. If you guys don't know, with the Ethereum core, for the tests of the proof of stake, the difficulty bomb, they actually delayed it for 2 months. Something like this tells you that they think that they need to delay the merge, right? So this is something to consider. So I wouldn't expect the proof of stake to happen until maybe like September or August. Yeah, see, they delayed it to August, so I wouldn't be surprised if the proof of stake goes in September or maybe later. Because of that, it would also definitely, delay and decrease the price of Ethereum, just because people were hoping. It's very disappointing to hear, but it was expected. I'm not aware of any Ethereum projects or proposals running on time, so there's that. This will also affect the rocket pool tokens, because the rocket pool tokens, they're just waiting until everything goes proof of stake. So definitely impacts the rocket pool tokens as well, the RPO tokens. Some good news, Chainlink is now featuring staking. So after reading this article, it does say they plan to do it for the second half of 2022, which is pretty much now until the end of 2022. Really, really cool. So if you have staking, you can stake it. I think they're doing it like in a phased approach. So there's going to be point version of 0.0, I guess 0.1, and then version 1, and then version 2. And you can see how each of the versions, they would add upgraded features for the staking. So really, really cool. Really excited for this. Really glad this is happening. I think people have been waiting for this. I know Chainlink, the Oracle nodes, they're pretty much profitable on their own, but this helps incentivize people to buy more Chainlink, to stake it, and as well as help the Oracle nodes. So that's a really cool thing. If you guys don't know what's happening with Celius, it's just a world of shit. Celius Network is not doing well. It's pretty much like a someone like a decentralized type of bank. It's like a lending platform. Gives out good APRs and APYs. However, there's a lot of issues with the Celius network, just because that. Long story short, you can see a lot of videos about it, but pretty much that there's a lot of collateral with the Celius network. So a lot of people stake, their wrapped Bitcoin, their staked Ethereum, and there's no way to take those out, because those are collateral, right? The wrapped Bitcoin was used for collateral. The staked Ethereum, which is like a absurd amount, you can't unstake it, because they've pretty much staked it into like validator nodes, and those validator nodes, you can't unstake them until proof of stake, right? So I don't think they've really prepared properly for a bear market, as well as if things went to shit. Same thing with how like Terra Luna didn't really plan it successfully for if everything goes down, what would happen. So just the accumulation of the bear market, and then people taking out their monies from the Celius network, it just kept on tumbling, accumulated more and more, where people wanted to take out their coins, and just pretty much made Celius network pretty bad. I wouldn't be surprised, just after seeing this, as well as watching other, I guess, crypto YouTubers. Based on the connections with Celius network, it seems like they are tied with Tether. There's a lot of heat with Tether. If you guys don't know Tether, the stable coin, it's never been audited. There's no proof of where that stable coin is pegged to $1. And since they are a major investor of Celius network, I'm pretty sure the value of Tether might get impacted as well. There's a lot of rumors right now with the Celius network that people say that it's like a coordinated attack. Just how people made rumors that Terra Luna was coordinated. So I think it's just more about there's a lot of weaknesses with a lot of these networks and protocols, and now it's coming into fruition, into light to the public. Just because everyone was so bullish, they didn't really prepare for a very bad, bearish market. So, I suspect Tether, something with Tether. I also suspect something with Binance. The reason why I put those two in top two is just because those two have had a long history, track record of just having issues, regulations, things like that. Eventually something's going to shine light to it. I hope it's not within this current bear market, just because if Binance or Tether does go down, it pretty much ruins a lot of things. Tether is very interconnected with a lot of networks, a lot of cryptocurrencies. Same thing with Binance. So it would be a huge, tumble, and I wouldn't be surprised if those two do, something bad happens. Yeah, I think cryptos will be pretty bad. Another thing I want to share to you guys, NFTs, it's not doing so well just because of how the bear market is. But to give you a better perspective, NFTs are usually meant as like it doesn't really get impacted as much as I guess crypto prices, just because it's an NFT, so it's kind of like an artwork, a digital artwork, and the value should be it would fluctuate or be impacted, how the market is doing, but not as dramatic as the coins, right? So for example, like we're pretty much back to 2022 with the value of Ethereum, as well as like Bitcoin. So NFTs, such at least the well-known ones like Bored Ape Yacht Club and CryptoPunks, they've only dropped 50% compared to how Ethereum has dropped more than that. And just to give you perspective, don't look at the black line, but if you look at the blue line, is actually the value of one Bored Ape Yacht Club, and now it's pretty much down to very low, right? So it's not affordable in my opinion, but it's pretty affordable if you look at it, how much they were selling previously, right? So NFTs have definitely taken a blow with the bear market as well, just to give you a perspective, right? So just look at these blue lines. But yeah, this is just a weekly update, just important things, just a little quick recap. I'm at Alchemist, MissX, new path forward. No longer doing Alchemist. Can't stress good things about GMX. Just how profitable it is. Market's pretty much getting a little bit better and stable. But yeah, it's still bleeding red in my opinion. Yeah. Chainlink, really awesome to hear that they're doing the staking protocols. But yeah, Ethereum, yada yada. Yeah, whatever. I'm just going to tie it. But yeah, I just wanted to talk to you guys, like a weekly update. Hope everyone's doing well. I think one thing I do think about now is I guess like the buy high, sell low. Can't really time the market. If you hodl, cool. If you don't, and if you try to time the market, best of luck to you guys. I think for me, when crypto's doing really really well, I'm like very ecstatic and like elated and like awesome. The crypto, like like my portfolio is increasing because of the prices of those coins are getting better. But not necessarily means that I buy. A lot of people, I guess, when crypto's high, they have reservations of buying just because the prices are increasing or it's getting more expensive. So if I look back on it, if I could sell when I was high and buy when I was low, I mean, I would have made like 1,000x on my portfolios. But that's me timing the market right, which I know that is not feasibly possible because you don't really know how it'll go and how volatile the crypto market is. And a lot of people are wrong, in my opinion, when they time it, even including myself. But when things are good and things are high, you're very confident. But when things are low, you I guess you let your emotions get to you and you think and you're very hesitant. You try to take out risky plays. I think it's really best just to just have a steady buy rate, in my opinion. If you can time the market, that's really awesome. But if you just do like a dollar cost average and you just steadily buy, I think that's the best way. For me, I think I will probably buy more eventually. I still have some Ethereum I'm willing to buy a risk. The only thing right now is that I'm just waiting until I guess after October or after maybe once the proof of stake of Ethereum is almost there or once it's done because That will give me a little bit more confidence with how the market is, or there will be a little bump of the price because people want to stake. But I think right now it's a good time to accumulate, but it's not financial advice. I think the price of Ethereum may potentially go down even more, but with how the interest rate spike happened, I think the market is correcting itself, and you can see that, right? A lot of people are not buying into the housing market now because they're a little bit afraid. The prices of houses are slightly decreasing. The gas prices are slightly decreasing. So I think this market just in general is getting a little bit better, but there's still like there's still the world. There's still like supply chain issues going on. China's still in lockdown, and what is it? The Ukraine war is still going on. So there's still a lot of turmoil, food shortages, and all that stuff. So there's a lot of things that are impacting the market, whether that's domestically or globally. So yeah, just be smart with your money. My personal opinion too, I would rather invest right now in stocks. I think that's a little bit more of a safer play than crypto. I think crypto is a little bit more riskier, but also bigger gains. So yeah, play safe. Also not financial advice, but yeah, play safe. Maybe diversify what you do with stocks, properties, and crypto, and whatever else you think. So yeah, best of luck, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope you enjoy this weekly update. Bye bye.